Guys, playing more Master League at eFootball PES 2020 with Zero United, and we got a game coming up here against Sassuolo. More league games. Do apologize for the lag. Last episode at the end, we did end up beating Fiorentina 2-1. I did have to cut that episode short because of lag, but here we go. HAALAND's the only one that seems to be scoring consistently. Tonga just is not himself this year. He's shown signs of it, but it's not consistent at all. Davies has been pretty good. We need more from Abe. Greenville's been good this season. Brinch has been good. And the defense has been good. I've noticed, I think Wood's taken a step up this season in net. We got Emery Moore and Yedlin are back, both back from injury. So here we go. Let's put our big lineup out there. We got to keep climbing the table here. That's what we got to do. So Sassuolo. We got the transfer window coming up as well. So I hope you're all doing well. Thank you for joining me. More Master League action here in the midst of Season 4. I don't know when those Champions League knockout rounds start. That's going to be intense. We've got to have more Coppa Italia soon. Those are knockout rounds too, so lots of excitement here. Winning the league is probably out of the question now. We just want to try and finish as high as we can. Let's keep climbing the table here. Had our struggles this season. Hey Jack, good to see you. How you doing? There's Lieva. Just having playing a few PES games here before I go to work. Again, I don't have my Elgato hooked up to my Xbox One yet. So I'm still streaming directly through my Xbox One. Elgato's been for my other systems so far. Wonderful lighting here in the stadium with the shadows coming in. That's really good graphics there. Gozi does well. He springs Aladdin. Abe. So I'm looking forward to seeing what the next PES will have in store for us too. What new teams and new gameplay features. Brinch is there. Look at that calmness from Lieva. This game's got a nice pace to it. Locatelli, Abe. Oh, referee. We dealt with bad refs last episode. This is one of our longest going series in the channel so far. This Master League. Along with like State of Decay 2, of course, and Disneyland Adventures, and the NHL 18 Flyers season from back in the beginning of the channel. There's Abe. I want to play more hockey games. I love hockey, but I don't have too many hockey games. I want to get more, so maybe some older ones. So fun to play. Tonga, like to see him get back on the score sheet. Greenville setting up shop here. Davies tripped up twice. Referee. We always seem to give our free kicks to Abe. I can't get him down. And when I get him, either it's too low and it hits the wall, or I just put it over the bar. So I can't get him to dip at all. Just not good at free kicks in this game. I suppose I could go into like a training mode and just try and own my skill a bit on that. some of the old PES games, I used to spend so much time in like training mode and all that stuff just to try out controls and different things so we could learn how to do the controls really well. My brother and I would sit there and just practice and play and get ready for our games. That cross not going to hurt anybody. Allowed him with a good switch to Shaq Moore, who could be sold in the transfer window. Just to make money, we might need to. We do have Yedlin, so we have an option there. Gonna feed Abe. Can't do anything with it. They're through. Gozzi's on the case though. The shot, and Wood with an easy save. Oh, Jack, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Do hope your night turns around though. Tomorrow's much better here. There's Davies. Defrel. Gozzi, get in there. Sassuolo really going for it here. Aladdin does well. Sassuolo's playing us tough here. Davies. Haaland, that might be his first touch of the game. Might be in though, Haaland. Oh, he puts it in. Thought it was going to hit the bar or go over. A finish there from Haaland. His first touches of the game leads to yet another goal for him. Good setup from Atanga. Wonderful strike there from Haaland. Take the lead. He's bagging the goals. Man, seems so forgettable almost when he was first with our club and was not scoring at all. Ever since he started scoring, he hasn't been able to stop. This season, he's just taken another step up. So glad we were able to bring him in. Such a talent. He's only going to get better. Gozzi does well. Davies, oh, nice move there. And he's gone. Still Davies. Ah, tried to fake the cross. I was going to use Aladdin as a decoy. Too much there. Got a little greedy trying to beat too many guys. 1-0 at the half. Haaland again on the score sheet. In the second half. Try and pump out a few games. As usual, we try and play about 3 games. So hopefully I have time before I have to get ready and go to work. And then I'll most likely stream something tonight after I get home from work at some point. Maybe on the Elgato. Although I might do that State of Decay 2 stream against the Infestation War. That might be on the cards tonight. I really want to get more of that. This is beautiful here. Atanga looking to bend it in. Ooh. Apparently there's a new update coming out for State of Decay 2 called the Green Zone that we don't know anything about yet, other than it's called the Green Zone. So I'm not sure what that is, but it couldn't be bad because it's just more content for us to enjoy. That development team's so good, Undead Labs. They're just continuing to put stuff into their game. Wonderful passing here. Deserves a goal, and it almost did get a goal. Haaland was looking for another one. 0 United in full form here. The Italian side. When we do get going, we're tough to stop. Very dynamic attack. A lot of guys can score. There's Abe. Abe's had a good game. Gonna feed it through. Blocked off. Still just 1-0 though. There's Mulder. Looking for Scully. Berardi, get that, block that cross. There you go, Aladdin. This kid's so good. He keeps on going. Oh, he's bumped off the ball there. Captain Greenville, who's been fantastic this season. Shaq Moore's got space to run into, but he took a heavy touch. Greenville's there to break it up, as he always is. All right, let's get a sub in there. Game is going a mile a minute here. Bring in Dreisen. He's playing really well this season too. And then Abe, no, actually Abe can stay, and we'll take out Haaland for Dangaroon, who scored, I think, recently for us, didn't he? I gotta look at the stats again and see who's got some goals here. Here's Atanga. I think Atanga only has 1 or 2 goals this season. This is incredible. His dip. There he is, Haaland. Here's Atanga. Can't get it in there. Oh. Haaland's like setting up the assist too. Abe. Would have been offsides, I think. Oh, loose pass. Oh, they might be in here. Oh, he's offsides, thank goodness. It was... Ilieva, Aladdin. Dangaroon! Oh, he had a chance there. Should have done better with that chance. Really should have done better. It's got to go out of bounds, or Woods got that. There you go, keeper. Dreisen. Ooh. Lieva always so calm on the ball. Zero United here. Gonna milk a 1-0 win. Good passing here. Here's Aladdin. Dangaroon, Atanga. Oh, couldn't get the shot off. I was trying to one-time it, but for whatever reason they didn't. Moore's there. He's got Dangaroon cutting in. Chipping. Oh! Good play from Dangaroon there. Almost chipped it over the keeper there. Dangaroon was attacking that one. Aladdin's just lost that race. I thought he was going to win it for a second. Come on, Aladdin. I got to guard the middle here with Brinch because they got runners sprinting in. Yep, there we go. Good covering. Had to get to that spot there. Good defending from Mr. Brinch, because he's a mean one. Mr. Brinch. There's a Grinch game on Dreamcast, guys. Oh, that's off the bar. And it's in. Oh, my gosh. You got to be kidding me. Got to be kidding me with that luck there. We've thrown away the 3 points. It's been that kind of a season for us. Oh, my gosh. And now we give it away there. Oh, no way are they going to win this. Oh, my Lord. We just can't. We're giving up stupid goals right now. Like, really stupid goals. Oh, my gosh. So we're going to tie here. We were moments away from a victory. 3 points. We've given it up in the late goings. Not happy. As a coach, I'm not happy at all with that. Giving up that goal. Unlucky there. Their goal there off the rebound. So frustrating. So it's just hard to climb the table when you keep getting results like that. 7th draw of the season. We had problems with ties last year. We're losing more. See, our offense has really dipped. Just 19 goals in the league in 18 games. Defense still really good. But yeah, as I was saying, there's a Grinch game on Dreamcast, I think. I would like to get that. I don't know how much it goes for, though. See, that would be something kind of random to stream. Like, who's ever going to stream the Grinch on Dreamcast? Like, I was streaming Dark Angel last night. So Selenas wins the Asia Best Player Award. Yeah, we saw that. So here's negotiation. We've gone in for Suazo, and they've broken down, one after him again. So Corpelis we can actually get if we agree to their terms of 6.8 million. That's a lot of money. And salary. I mean, we need more transfer money, really. Let's go to our stats real quick. Do want to see. See, Abe, just 1 goal, 2 assists for him. He had a lot of assists last year. Tonga does have 3 goals and 5 assists, so he has set up some goals. 8 and 2 for Davies, not bad, but not as consistent as last season, that's for sure. Haaland, 11 and 8. He's been so good this season, scoring every other game, really. Vangerlang's got a couple. Those were in pre-season, though. Cadden, 1 and 1. He's been good. Willissaw, 2. Dangaroon, 1 and 2. Dembaba, 1 and 1. Jarost, 1 and 1. Drayson's got 3 goals. Pallister's got a couple. Emery Moore scored. Emery Moore was doing good till he got injured, so we got to get him back on rotation here. It's just crazy that Tonga is not. We have Roma next, so let's get to that game. Palacios wins South America Best Player. Okay. This is another one on the road. Do we make some changes here? We really need our best guys out there. I'm going to start Emery Moore on the left side. Davies is just a bit inconsistent right now. Bring up Yedlin. Pallister too, maybe? No, I want to leave some of these young kids up there. Lawson, Rodkill, Fang, Relang, Dangaroon, Drost, Davies. Atonga will start again. Of course, Haaland, who's been great form, has to be starting. We're going with our big lineup again because we got to get a result on the road against Roma. You know what? Actually, Yedlin's going to start. Give Shaq more rest. So we could be selling Shaq more. Here we go. An evening in Roma. Yet again. Man. Real sports are starting back up. A bit some of the European leagues have already been going. Of course, MLS is coming back with its tournament and then going back to the regular season. It's very interesting. A tough game here. Rain's coming down. Tonga gets the start. Emery Moore on the start here. He's getting a lot of minutes this year because they're really trying to improve him. He's definitely showing signs. Good tackle from Aladdin. It will be a corner kick though. It's a good challenge. I like that. Header. Ooh, Wood. There's a bad mismatch on the header there. There's Yedlin. Pace to burn for Yedlin. Look at this speed here. Yedlin. Couldn't quite whip it into Emery Moore. Takes it away. He's taken out in the box, ref. Oh, what is that? How is that not a penalty? I mean, that's a stone cold penalty if I ever saw one. I mean, my goodness, ref. What are you looking at? Emery Moore fouled again. Come on. The refs are just shite in this game. Absolute shite. They're all against you. Like, that should have been a penalty. There's not even like a question about it. Gozy goes in. Referee's letting everything go here. It is a derby match though. These are one of our rival teams. So it certainly looks like it the way that the intensity is on the field. There's Abe. Emery Moore is taken out again. This time the referee says that is a foul. I can't get the free kick. Haaland wins it right back. Yedlin using his pace again. Gets there. Oof. Yedlin's burning by people on that side. Tonga. Oh. Save there. Come on. Keeper mess it up. Roma pinned in here. So United being aggressive. Abe pulling the strings. There's Biaka. Grinch goes in. He's knocked down again. There's just bodies slushing around all over the field here in the rain. Love this. I love these kind of games. Not both in real life and here in PES. It's so much fun. High intensity. Rain coming down. Players throwing in challenges left and right. Don't want to lose this intensity. Want to keep it up. There's Gozy. Emery Moore. Looking for Haaland. What a ball! Oh, and he missed it. You see what he was trying to do there. Unbelievable pass from Emery Moore. Look at this pass. On the money. Beautiful ball. Haaland did everything right there, really. Just missed it. That's a delicious pass from Emery Moore, though. David Beckham-esque. So Emery Moore has been in really good form this season. He's showing me he wants to be a regular starter. He's pushing guys like Atanga and Davies right now. Our two star players from last couple seasons. It's hard to believe that Atanga's dipped this much. Just 3 goals so far. Emery Moore again. Look at that pass. Atanga, Haaland, there it is. All started with an Emery Moore pass. I'm going crazy. Haaland scoring again. Atanga does get an assist there. At least he's setting up goals. Good finish from Haaland. Another really good pass from Emery Moore. Look at this pass right here to the cutting Atanga. Boom. There it is. Wonderful play from the front 3. Tello. Greenville stepping in. Captain knows does not take any prisoners. Aladdin. Haaland. Shielding away. Aladdin. Looking for Atanga. Knocked down. Abe. Emery Moore. Loses it. Trying to do a move. There's Mr. Brinch. Our team really playing well here. Intense football. Dwan. Keep going. Greenville steps in. We're winning. We're first to the ball a lot of the time too. Emery Moore. Oh my gosh, every time I go to pass it with him, they just strip him of the ball. Look at Roma, can't even get out of their own end right now. Come on, keep it going. Right there, Emery Moore. Wouldn't let me take a quick throw in for whatever reason. That's annoying. Tonga's got it. He's tripped up. Haaland fouled. Ref, come on. We should have a penalty kick too. 1-0, could have been more. Surrey United dominating. Dang man, that was a good half. Good half, guys. Get right into the second half here. This would be a big win. Gotta get that second goal though. I'm leaking in some goals lately. Good touch from Atanga. Here's Yedlin. He's doing what he's doing. Oof. Oh, looking for Emery Moore. Too far on that one. I like what Yedlin's doing though. He's getting up down that side. Perotti. He finds Pellegrini in the middle. Florenzi. Switch it all the way over to Tello. So Roma looking for a bite back here. Cross in there. The scissor kick there from Piaka. It's not going to be on target. Brinch was there. Hey, Sean. What's going on, my Bob Ross friend? Dude, they're going to be adding something else to State of Decay 2 soon, I guess, called the Green Zone. I'm not sure exactly what that's going to be, but we'll take a look at it when they put it in. When we know more information. Yeah, we definitely got to play that soon, though. I want to go to your community, man, so I can give you like some weapons and stuff. And help you out. Just playing a little bit of PES here before I go to work. 1-0, 0 United. And since I'm on Xbox One, I'm not using my Elgato. Otherwise, you guys would see me on camera right now, and I'd be streaming something different. Streamed a little bit of Smash the other night just to try out my Elgato, and it was working decent enough, so you could see. So expect Smash Brothers streams. Lots of great games to look forward to. Oh yeah, for next gen, and you know, now I have a whole host of games I can stream from my collection. And I'm gonna be more inclined to buy like more GameCube, Wii, and 360 and PlayStation 2 games and stuff that I can stream. As well as obviously Switch games too. Like it'd be nice to stream like Breath of the Wild or something, you know, on my first playthrough of that. Crash Bandicoot 4, really? For PlayStation 5? That's awesome. That is awesome that they're actually going back to that. Social distancing, says Sniper. Don't worry, we got social distancing going on. Except for those people in the stands. Except for the people in the stands here. They're not social distancing. Sniper's on the case. Tonga. Have a go, have a crack. Ooh. Current gen Crash 4? That's interesting. I mean, that's cool to have. So it's PlayStation 4. Wait, is it going to be on Xbox too? Because I know the Crash Bandicoot collection I had was on Xbox. I don't know if Crash Bandicoot's PlayStation exclusive anymore. We're going to bring in Wellesaw. Hold on now, Demobot coming in as well, and we're going to give Abe a rest for Rod Keel. Can drop back a bit. The kid coming in. So it's going to be on both systems. That's cool. The people in the stands are not social distancing. No, they're not. They're not even wearing masks. They're going to spread the disease here. Yeah, man, it's good to have the Elgato so I can stream new Ratchet and Clank. Yeah, that looks great. The new game Kenna looks really good for PS5. I'm actually most excited for that. Like the exclusive Kenna. I mean, Xbox is gonna have obviously Halo, and that game. What's that other game they announced for it? I can't remember the name of it. Weird atmospheric game that they have, but man, Spider-Man, Miles Morales, you're gonna have Ratchet and Clank, you're gonna have Kenna. Obviously both systems are gonna have Resident Evil 8, which I can't wait to get my hands on. Just like the price of these systems, I'm not gonna be able to afford right away. I'm gonna try and kind of start saving now, but it's hard. I'd like to think I could get a system when it comes out, but I doubt it. I still got plenty of games I want to play on all my systems right now. Look at this, we got a little bit of fight going on here. After Greenville's taken out. How's that a foul on me? I was the one hitting the turf. Oh, Aladdin with a great header. Don't give up another late goal. Great challenge from Greenville. This is crazy finish to this one. Two rivals going at it here. Get out of my way. Yeah, lots of like 3D platformers for the PlayStation 5, which is awesome. See what Xbox comes back for new either, but the games for Series X can still be played on Xbox One. Oh yeah, that's true. Some of them like obviously Halo will be. I know Cyberpunk, they're gonna give you a free update of a next gen game when it comes out. So you can buy it on this gen and then get a free update to the next gen, which I think is pretty cool. Medlin. Demba Ba! Blocked. Ready for Cyberpunk, ready for lots of games like freaking Marvel's Avengers. We're gonna have a lot of stuff coming out this year, you know, Nintendo. You got the new, I think Last of Us Part 2 just dropped. I have like that's a big release. But obviously I don't have a PS4 or anything. I can't play those games, unfortunately. You got a new Paper Mario, I guess, is coming out. It's pretty awesome. Probably gonna look really good graphically. Smart delivery system. Yeah, as I'm saying, like that they're doing that. And there it is, 1-0. Haaland's goal enough. Haaland continues to be the guy scoring the goals. There's Mr. Grinch. Mr. Grinch. Roma defeated here on their home turf. I want to SpongeBob. Oh, speaking of SpongeBob, I have SpongeBob, Sean. I have the old version of it. I can actually start streaming that at some point. I have the PlayStation 2 version. I can do that with my Elgato now. That's the one I want to play. Is the original one that I have. I said I tried it out like for a little bit when I first got it, and from what I saw, it was really, really good. I know they're doing the whole remake of it, but I'll just play the original version that I have, the actual Battle for Bikini Bottom. So yeah, that series could come at some point as well. Have it on PS2. Yeah, it's like it's like Super Mario, you know, 64, Banjo-Kazooie, all those types of games. It's great. So I'm sure I'll enjoy playing through the whole thing. I mean, now that I can stream most of what I own, it's just like I have so many things I'm looking at. I'm like, oh, I want to play that game. I want to play that game. Some I haven't played yet or barely touched, and other ones that I've played through a long time ago that I want to play again. So here we go. We have more negotiations coming in for our team. We have an offer for Lieva for over 8 million. Oh, that's a really good offer. It's a really good offer. His value's gone way up since joining our club because he's been so good. Again, we can't sell him. Bassano. We're gonna have to sell somebody. We have to sell someone. I think it's gonna be Shaq Moore, to be honest. Transfer window, it will be opening after this next game here during this next game against Udinese. So we're going to have some decisions. Then we get the Coppa Italia against Lazio, which we'll probably do in the next episode. Oh, we got a game. Let's check the table real quick again, actually. Where is Udinese? They are... Oh, just above us. Wow. You just went to GameStop and got Agents of Mayhem. Oh, awesome. That's great. I'm glad that you like that game. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I just beat it last night. Great game, lots of fun, great characters, and when you beat the game, you can go back into the world and explore and finish any missions you haven't done. So I noticed that it dropped me back in the map after I beat it. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, how much was it? It couldn't have been that much money. I think it's relatively cheap for a physical copy of it. I said I might eventually buy a physical version of it too, just just to have it like so I can have it as part of my collection, like there in the flesh. But Dev gifted me that, and it was such a fun game. 9.99. Yeah, see, that's great. You just buy $10. Good. Well, you can't beat that. $10 for that game. I mean, you're gonna get your value. Then some. Yes, I'm gonna remain manager of this club. What does he think I'm doing? I see transfer windows opening. Here, there might be more things coming in. I want to get yeah, I still have a list of games here. I'm just trying to get. I'm starting to buy more PS2 games now. I'm looking on eBay, Amazon, all that stuff. My GameStop isn't open yet. I don't think it is. As he says here, the chairman's talking to me. That's our best hope for the season. He wants us to aim higher, yeah. Well, we're trying. I have like a lot of recommendations coming in for games too, which is cool. Like Subnautica. Look at my list here. There's a Goosebumps game coming out this month. That looks pretty cool. But I don't think there's physical versions of it. Still might get it though, to play it. I said I'm gonna look for a lot of games are going up in price too. I noticed on eBay, lots of games are just continuing to climb. So you gotta get them while they're cheaper. Some Xbox One games can be pretty cheap. Like you said, Agents of Mayhem just $10. They have buy two, get two free pre-owned $9.99 other and under. It's a great deal. I love those deals because you can find some hidden gems there. Ooh, what do we have here? The transfer negotiations have been finalized. What is happening here? These are all finally. Davies. He's requesting to renew his contract, Davies. Oh, well, he will. Oh, look at all this stuff coming in. Holy crap. We have a lot of contracts to talk about. Players wanting. It's good that Davies wants to stay here, so we will renew him. How much though? Yeah, I don't think my GameStop's open right now. Like I looked over there while I was at work because their store's like right outside where I work. Like I can actually just like look in over there at their gate and it's been closed, so I don't know. Like some of the malls opening up and not all of it. So my GameStop here is not quite open yet. I don't know about my thrift stores. I gotta check and see if my thrift stores are open. I haven't been really going anywhere since things have started to reopen. I'm trying to be safe still. What about youth team? We have more youth team players coming in. Like these are all real players. Except for maybe in Wakeme. Like I said, if it's a player I don't know. Kaisuke Honda. Like I'm gonna sign him. Flamini, Fabio Contral. These are real players that are just rehashed, so I'm not going to do that. Unless it's a player I don't know. There are some players there I don't know. I have so many Xbox One games, I wish I could show you. Yeah, they have so many there. Like I'm sure I could find some going in there. There's really 3 good thrift stores around me that I could go to get games. Like I have so many options of where to go when everything's open. I have 2 thrift stores right across the street from my apartment. All I gotta do is walk outside, go down the street, and cross it, and then there's two on either end of the street right there that usually have PlayStation 2, Wii games, original Xbox games, sometimes 360 games, or PlayStation 3 games even if I had a PlayStation 3. But mostly PS2 and Wii games and 360 games, which is great. You know, you can find some. I found a lot of games in there for cheap. You know, at most they're $5. Most of the time they're less than that. Then I have another place I'd have to go to, travel to a bit, is like maybe 5 to 10 minutes away. There's another big thrift store that has games from all the way from like Atari up to the current gen for so many different systems. I found a lot of interesting games there. Some of them can be pricey, but sometimes you can find some really cheap ones there. I found a lot of cheap DS games there when I went once. Then on top of that thrift store, there's also a game shop that I've been to a few times where I got that Ninja Turtles game on Sega Genesis and stuff. They have a lot of retro games, some complete in box. Like I know they have like a copy of Ocarina of Time in the box there, and it's probably like $80, but it's there if you want it. So yeah, I do have options as well as GameStop. Signing negotiations with Cornpelis. They want us to sign Cornpelis. I think we could. I don't want to sell the Ava though, even though that's a good deal. I'm not going to do negotiations right now because I really don't have time to think about all these negotiations. Who's that Gonzalez guy right there that they're looking at? Should we try and sign him? Hold on. El Gonzalez. I don't want emojis on it. Thinks I'm trying to type in emojis. Let me go with that. See if that brings them up. That's not him. There's another El Gonzalez. There's a lot of El Gonzalez's, huh? I think that's him. That looked like the guy in the picture. Yeah, just 18. Wonder how much he's gonna cost. 9.8 million. Let's go in for him. Let's see if we can do that. We're gonna go in for him. Cheeky bid. One more game in this episode. This guy might be a real player. I don't know. But I don't know who he is. Next match. Udinese just above us in the table. Let's change our uniforms. We've been wearing these blue ones all episode here. Go with that. Purple and orange. How about those for some bright colors? Davies will come back in. Atanga's going to hit the bench here. Not for Debate, but for... Emery Moore's injured again? Oh my gosh, he keeps getting injured. He plays well and then he gets injured, so I guess we'll start Wellesaw. Brinch can get the day off as we'll bring in Coulange here. And Aladdin will get a rest. We'll bring in the veteran Bootner. So really, what I think will happen with PES 2021. So they haven't really announced anything for it yet. I'm pretty sure it's going to be on current gen only. If I'm gonna have to make a guess, I think it's probably only going to be released on current gen, which is fine. I'm sure that they'll put all their marbles into the next gen for the next PES. I can see FIFA releasing on the next gen already, just because they're EA and they're greedy and they'll just do it, even though the game's pretty much going to be relatively the same. FIFA might be good, Madden probably be good too, but PES, I can see them sticking to current gen. I'd be very surprised if PES said PES 2021 is going to be on, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X. That'd be awesome, but I doubt that's going to happen. But I did hear a rumor that they might get the licensing to a big club, Real Madrid, which would really help them get more sales too. Real Madrid's one of the biggest clubs, maybe the biggest club in the world. I love Real Madrid. I'm just looking forward to see what kind of obviously what new licenses they can get for teams, but also like new gameplay mechanics that they add in. Any upgrades to Master League or anything would be nice. I'm sure they're working on a lot of stuff like that. Graphic enhancements are always welcome. Not that they're completely necessary. I'd like to see. I'm trying to think of what I'd like to see. These games are almost at their peak right now. Like, there's not really much you could do to make them that much better, but just continue to improve little gameplay things here and there. Thought they already had Madrid. Well, Madrid's in the game. Like, the real players are in the game. You can play as them, but they aren't licensed. Like, the team, it doesn't have like the real uniforms, the real logo of the team or anything. But that team's there. With the real players on it. So technically, yeah, they're in the game, but not like fully licensed. Just the team itself. The players are all real, which is the biggest thing. I think it's better just to have the players licensed so you can really play as a team and have the real players. You could change the team name to Real Madrid. They just won't have the right logo or the right uniforms. So, which isn't that big of a deal to me. I'm just doing Master League. But if they get the license to Real Madrid, that means you'll get fully licensed uniforms for them. You'll have their fully licensed stadium, probably their chants, all their players. Most of their players will be completely, have all their faces in the game and stuff. And they'll be an ambassador for the game as well. They'll advertise PES in their stadium and all that stuff. So it's good for the game to get more advertisement like that with bigger clubs. Like on the cover of this game, you got 4 different big clubs advertised on the front of it. You got Barcelona, Juventus, Manchester United, and Bayern Munich all licensed in the game. All big clubs. EA Sports, it's in the greed. Yeah, it is. It really is. EA. Although, to be fair to EA, they said the new Star Wars Squadrons game is going to have no microtransactions, which I'm very skeptical about, but we'll see. That's another game that's going to be great. Squadrons. Hopefully it'll be really good. Davies with a nice touch here. Alphonso Davies. Ooh, just wide. Yeah, they just showed a trailer. I don't think there's any gameplay yet, or maybe they did release some gameplay. They might have released gameplay already. I haven't seen it, but I think it's going to be on this. That's a current gen game. There's Lieva. Okay. Should be good. Shaq Moore back in. Could be his final game with the club. I'd be like sad to let Shaq Moore go, but from a business standpoint, it makes sense. Because we have Yedlin. Shaq Moore delivering. Abe! Oh, what a hit that was. Keeper somehow makes the save. You just want a good NHL game again. Yeah. Please, man, please. NHL 18 was great. Like, I tried 19. It was okay. Like, I really liked NHL 18. I wish there was another competitor out there for EA Sports for all these sports games. So I'm glad that PES exists, because without this we would just have to be playing FIFA the whole time. Bootner wide. Some of the old NHL games were really good. Like the old EA Sports NHL games were great. There were some hockey games on Dreamcast that were good, called NHL 2K. 2K made hockey games back then. N64 had some really good hockey games, believe it or not. And I was looking at prices, and a lot of them are very affordable, complete in the box. Like Wayne Gretzky's 3D Hockey, NHL 99. Those games are affordable in the box for N64. They'd be fun to play. Well, they're in. Shaq Moore's got to get back. Coulange is there. Good stuff from the kid. Real good stuff there. My favorite hockey game, though, is definitely NHL Hits 2002 on the GameCube. I'll be streaming that probably at one point. So fun. Davies fluffed it. Blocked. Dude, Sean, I can stream Soccer Slam now. I'm gonna do a quest in that one night. We can Soccer Slam, finally. Game that deserves more attention. NHL's 10 through 13 were great. I don't know if I remember. I don't know if I played all those. I think I might have played 10. I remember I played the one that had Claude Giroux on the front of it, my Flyers captain. I don't remember which one that was. Might have been like 2016 or something, I don't know. I'm talking like NHL, like I remember some of the old school ones. NHL like 97 and 98 were like really good. NHL 98 was really good. NHL 97 was really good. I want to get NHL 97 on Sega Genesis. That's just like a fun, like those games were just so chill and fun. Only Soccer Slam could be online, exactly. So I'm saying, if they re-release Soccer Slam as a digital game on Xbox One, I'd probably buy it with an online mode. Like, that would be so awesome. Like, I would get that. My friend Scott would definitely get that too. He loves those games. More looking for Davies, not quite coming off here. Yeah, I've been in the mood to play more hockey games too, because I haven't played. Last time I played a hockey game was probably when I did my NHL 18. I finished my NHL 18 season some point last year. The Flyers. Bootner gets it to Davies. He's been attacking well here. Finds HAALAND. Back heels it. Looking for Wellesaw. It was a good idea. Real good idea. NHL 13. Oh, okay, yeah, that's the one with Claude Giroux. Yeah, I remember liking that one a lot. I used to play that with my brothers a bunch. That was a good one. Actually, I want to get that game again. It's probably super cheap. Get it for Xbox 360, obviously. There's Shaq Moore. HAALAND just isn't quite there in the final third here. Like, that's a game I could buy and stream, maybe for a night, you know, just stream and play a bunch of games and just chill out. Not do like a series in it, but just Like some games I have are probably just going to be 1 or 2 nights of me streaming and having fun with, if I don't necessarily think that there's a series there for them. Alright, so again we're left without a goal here. Let's bring out Haaland. Atonga's going to come in up front. I want to try and get him a goal. Haaland's been in good form, but I need somebody else to start scoring right now. And we're going to force that by taking out Haaland. Just going to get a rest. Kandreva in. And for them, and Atonga comes in. So I have a lot of soccer games, obviously. I have a soccer game on pretty much every system I own, just about. At least one. I have like almost every PES game that's been released in North America, I think but one, and it's a really old one. Check more. Abe can't get the shot off. But other than that, I don't really have a lot of my old sports games I used to trade in. The NBA 2Ks, the Maddens, even some FIFAs, some old NHL games. I used to just trade them in. I used to play them for a year, trade them in, get the next one, you know. Except for my PES games. I've kept all of those, of course. And I kind of wish I had some of my older sports games. Old sports games are the cheapest ones to buy, though, because people don't want them, because they have old rosters. But I think that's kind of fun to play old rosters and old players and even old teams and stuff like that. Old modes that they have that maybe aren't around anymore. Well, I saw. Oh, can't get there. Yeah, you can get old sports games. My thrift stores always have old sports games in there for like PS2 and 360. Kind of wouldn't mind. There's a baseball game I used to love on Dreamcast. I wouldn't mind getting that again. Don't really play a lot of baseball games, but that one I remember. Like there was one on Dreamcast that actually had a Red Sox player on the cover. I remember I really liked it. It's probably super cheap too. So it's weird. Some people that watch me stream and like, or even know me in person, don't expect me to be into sports like I am. Especially when at my streaming, because I don't typically stream a ton of sports games. I love sports a lot. People in person don't see me as somebody that's a big sports guy until they hear me talking about it, and they're like, oh, I didn't know you were into sports like that. It's like, yeah. There's a foul there. I should make another sub. And Davies just has not been consistent. He can't get. Fang Lang coming in, maybe. Fang Lang and Wellesaw will swap sides. I'm going to bring in Elvis Presley. Swap them out. Captain will be Gozy, of course. Oh, here he comes. Look at his blue suede shoes, literally. And after this game, I'm going to have to go start getting ready for work. For Fangrelang. Ooh, the header comes back and keeper grabs it. I say, Sean, we could play State of Decay 2 tonight, but I won't get home from work till probably around midnight your time, so that's gonna be too late. Oh, they're in. Oh, they missed. Thank goodness. Gotta find a winner here. Come on, Atonga. We need you, Atonga. Abe battling. Come on. Beat mess in there. Gozy, good play from Gozy to deflect that out. Coulon, he's been good. Another time. Yeah, I was saying. I know, like, I have a big infestation war coming up in State of Decay 2 that I'm going to do as well. That'll be on my map. But I do want to go to your map when we play for the first time. Anyways. To help you out, maybe give you some of my stuff. So that'll help you out more, because I do have a lot of weapons and stuff that you could have. And if you need any rucksacks or anything like that. But also because I've never tried going to somebody else's community. The 2 times I've played co-op, they've come to mine. So I want to see what it's like if I bring one of my characters to your... And if one of my characters dies in your game there, like, they're dead for good, so it's like still intense. Tonga. It's going to be out for Fang Rolang. We just can't quite get it going here. Run out of time. Defense has been resilient, though. Tonga, you gonna call a foul there? To bail them out? Oh my God. When you think about it, it's weird when you think about getting games, how expensive some old games are, and like how there's a lot of Xbox One games I still want. But the ones I have, like, you think in like 10, 15 years, Xbox One games, a lot of them I have, are probably going to be going up in price. You know, because people will start collecting for the Xbox One, because it'll be old school. People will be like, oh, I want this game, that game. Like a game like State of Decay 2 could go up and way up in price one day, because, you know, people will want to play it. It'll be old school, like this old zombie survival game, so good. You know. Now it's hard to get. Elvis! Elvis! Elvis Presley! It's crazy to think about. Yeah, it is. That's what I'm saying. It's like a lot of these games, like I think like my time at Porsche game on Xbox One, getting a hard copy like I have is probably going to be pricey in the future. Some of these indie titles that you get, all these Switch games now, you know, because you're looking now at like some of the old school games and how much money they can go for, or how tough they are to find. It's going to happen with Xbox One and all that soon, you know, down the line. Like you don't see it now, but that's why I'm not trading in games anymore. I'm going to keep my games now. I've done a pretty good job of keeping a lot of games I've owned over the years, so, but there is a bunch I've traded in that I really, really wish I never did. So now I don't trade them in because, you know, goal there from Elvis Presley to win it here, hopefully. Yeah, you're not trading in your games anymore either. Yeah. I don't want to do that. Plus, you don't even get that much money for it anymore. You used to get decent in amounts, but now it's like you get nothing for your games. Unless it's like a new game that you just bought, played for a bit. Like, say I just bought Last of Us 2 as we beat Udinese thanks to Elvis Presley. He says, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Say I just bought Last of Us 2. Played it for a week. I was like, I beat it, and I was like, alright, I can go trade it in. I'd probably get like $40, $50 for it. I wouldn't get full price, but I'd get a good chunk of money for it. And it's like, that's the only way you can get a good deal on a trade-in right now, is if you basically buy a game for a bit to play it, and then go trade it in. Soon after, then they'll give you a high price for it. Otherwise, they're not going to give you anything. Or it's like a Mario game. Like if I trade in any Mario game, I'll get good money for it because those are always sought after. So we moved up to 7th. We've passed Udinese, just a point behind Napoli. We are climbing the table. We're actually only 8 points out of first all of a sudden. What? How are we that close? We're climbing. Slowly and quietly, we are climbing. 9 wins, 4 losses now, 7 draws, 21 goals forward. It still isn't great, but we've only given up 13. We've played 20 games now. We have 18 left, so more than halfway through the season. Ooh, it's getting intense now because we're climbing the table. We got Champions League and Coppa Italia knockout rounds. Speaking of, that'll be the next episode. Coppa Italia knockout rounds against Lazio. Let me save it real quick before I get out of here, guys. Man. Negotiation. Yeah, man. I guess it's good to be back at work to get that money. Even though it's annoying having it. We're like real busy too. We're like really busy. So, anyways, good to talk to you, Sean, as always. Stay safe, my friend. Take care. I'll see you soon, I'm sure. So we could get Gonzalez for 13.4 million. I don't know, that's a hefty price. I'd rather buy Cornpelis, to be honest. We're going to think about those in the next episode because we got a lot to think about with the Coppa Italia coming up as well. Thanks everybody for watching. Of course, Jack and Beantown Hero for being here. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you everybody for watching this. Hope you're continue to enjoy this series. And I'll see y'all later. Take care. Stay safe. Till next time. 0 is the number. And next episode's going to be fun.